అందులోకి వెళ్ళాలా లేదా? Everybody should hear or not our praise.
Not thousand. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Mommy, can you give me $5 for book fairy? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Balavranda. Hare Krishna.
We are chanting.
Hare Krishna.
Let's chant, okay?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna, Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Radha Gadadhar, Shivasari Gaurabhandana, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Oh, Vrinda, we didn't see her in lots of days. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Outer Vrinda.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Pallavi.
Ayo.
Hey Krishna Mataji, this is Garangi. Hey Krishna Mataji, it's Koshi.
Hare Krishna, Koshi.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Deepak.
Hare Krishna, Deepak.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Subhadra.
Hare Krishna, Subhadra. Right.
Thank you, Koshi. You're welcome. And all these things.
Mataji, presenter rights. Okay, got it.
Yes, Mataji.
Got it. All right, kids, welcome to today's Damodar class. And let us get started with the today's class. And we have too much to cover. Every single time I say that, but we have a lot to cover. So let's just get started with a lot of interesting stuff that we're going to do today. We're going to start our today's class with Shri Guru Pranam Mantra. It's on your screen, and we're going to do that together, followed by Hare Krishna Mahamantra 11 times. So let's do it. Om
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnava Shri Rupam Sangajatam Sahagana Rudvidam Sajivam Sarvaitam Navedutam Saritam Krishna Chaitanya Devam
Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharite
All right. That was awesome, kids.
Hare Krishna Laxmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna. All right, kids. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna. All right, kids. So we're going to continue with the Ramayan stories that we were talking about, right? And you definitely read about a couple of interesting episodes in last few classes. Now today, I am actually going to leave everybody for now, okay? All right. So today we're going to talk about a couple of very interesting incidents that happened. Like one of them is Lord Ram meets Shabari. Also, Lord, you would have read yesterday that Lord Ram and Lakshmana are already talking or interacting with Kabandha. And third thing is they are leaving to meet Sugriva. So Sugriva is the one who's going to help them finally bring Sita Mata back home, right? So we're going to talk about all these interesting things today. All right. So you have heard yesterday that Lord Ram and Lakshman are fighting with this big Rakshas who is just trying to kind of swallow them in his big mouth. So you can see in the picture, right? It's so deformed kind of Rakshas she is. And we will talk about how that happened to him. But he's just trying to kind of kill Lord Ram and Lakshman. So what they did is both of them just took out their swords and they immediately cut his arms so that he cannot do that. He was just trying to squeeze them. He was trying to swallow them. So they just cut his arms so that he cannot do that anymore. And then he fell on the ground and he was completely, it says, bathed in the stream of his blood, his own blood. So he was completely soaked in his own blood. And then he just called out to the princes, "Who are you?" So Lakshman replied that we are the sons of Dashrath, and he's Ram, and I'm Lakshman, and we are here on the command of our noble father. So he wanted us to be here, and they didn't explain him whole reasons, but they just mentioned that they are here because their father wanted them to be here. So they're just following his command. And then we are just wandering in the forest, and somebody took Lord Ram's, the musical instrument that he had. Somebody has stolen that, and that's what they're just trying to find. So, but who are you, and why are you here in this forest, and with this kind of deformed shape you are in? So, what happened to you? So he started inquiring all that. Then the Rakshasa, whose name was Kabanda, he started mentioning what exactly happened to him. First of all, he was very, very excited after hearing that the princes he's talking to are Lord Ram and Lakshman. So he was very, very excited because he pretty much knew that they both are going to be here in the forest very soon, and they both are going to be relieving him from the curse that he has upon him. So now he starts explaining them who he is, because Lakshman asked him that question. So he said his name is Kabanda, and he said that he was a Gandharva earlier, but he was very, very proud of his beauty, or his divine beauty, I would say, his divine beauty. So one of the times he actually insulted or humiliated one of the rishi named Ashtavakra. So the Rishi's name was Ashtavakra, and Rishi's body was bent at 8 different places in his whole body. So his whole body, like the way we are, we have the moving parts in our body, but the body parts were twisted in a very strange way for that Rishi. And then this Gandharva started laughing at him. And that is something the Rishi didn't like. So he really wanted him to get rid of the pride he has for himself. So the Rishi actually cursed him and turned him into a Rakshas. So after he was turned into this Rakshas form, he really begged for the mercy from the Rishi. But the Rishi said that, and you remember earlier rishis and everybody used to be so powerful, right? They could give the boons, they could curse people, and that actually used to happen because it was kind of Satyug. Or Treta Yuga, I mean Dwapar Yuga, those days, right? When people were very, very true to themselves. So once they give any kind of curse or boon, they never used to take it back, right? So as he's already cursed that that Gandharva, now he cannot take the curse back. But he said that, okay, what can be done is very soon Lord Ram and Lakshman are going to come here in this forest. So they're going to cremate your body in this forest, and then you will be relieved from a curse. So though I'm giving you the curse, it's going to be there for a specific period of time, but you would be relieved as soon as they both release you from that. So that is the kind of boon, kind of a boon he has given to them. Not them. He gave it to this Gandharva. So Gabanda still continuing that he is in the forest, and just because he's become kind of a demon or a Rakshas now, so he has those kind of attributes, like he would just challenge anybody, and he would just kind of rage with anybody who's there in the forest. So one of the times he became, because of all that, because the power he had as a Rakshas, he became very, very fearless. So he challenged Indra to a battle. Well, Indra is invincible, everybody knows. So he kind of hit him with his thunderbolt. We know Indra has a thunderbolt, right? We all know that. So Indra hit him with his thunderbolt and force. And with that kind of attack with the thunderbolt, what happened is that his head, arms, and legs, everything was twisted towards his trunk. So that is what you see in the picture as well, right? So everything's gone in his trunk. So he became kind of very, very shapeless, because like everything, he didn't have head, he didn't have arms, he didn't have anything. So he told Indra, he begged Indra now, and he said that he begged Indra, but Indra didn't want to kill him again. Why Indra didn't want to kill him? Because Indra wanted to respect the boon that Brahma, right? Yeah, right. The boon that Brahma gave him. So he cannot kill him. He became, oh, I forgot to tell you that, right? So what happened? He worshipped in that forest, and then he got a boon from Brahma that he will have a long life. So now, even though he was fighting with Indra, and Indra was very furious with him, Indra just deformed him completely, but Indra did not kill him. Why? Because Indra wanted to respect the boon that Brahma had given him, just out of respect, right? So he didn't want to kind of cut the boon that Brahma had given him. So he asked Indra, how can I survive like this, right? I have nothing. I'm so shapeless. I have nothing. I have no head, no arms, nothing of that sort. How can I survive now in this kind of a shapeless body and no limbs? So out of compassion, he gave, what's his name? Kabanda. Indra gave Kabanda 2 arms and his huge mouth. And then he said, when Ram and Lakshman are going to be here, and then they will relieve you from this curse, and then you can ascend to heaven after that. And after that, he said, yeah, ever since I'm here, I'm just waiting for you, and I'm just surviving. I knew one day I will be able to he's saying like, you will fall into within my grip, but he just wanted to irritate them. So out of that irritation, Lord Ram and Lakshman would try to kill him so that he can get relief from the curse. And then he requested both the princesses that they should throw him in a pit and cremate him. And Lord Ram and Lakshman asked them if he knew where Sita is, if he can tell them about the whereabouts of Sita. But he said, I only know the name of the person who abducted Sita, but I cannot tell you any other information. Because in the condition he was in the Rakshas condition he was in, he just can't think through anything, right? So he said, once you're able to relieve me from this shape of mine, then as a Gandharva, I can see things, and I would be able to tell you exactly where you can find Sita, who can help you, and all that kind of questions. So Lord Ram and Lakshman put some sticks, kind of pushed him into the pit. They put some sticks around, and they set him to fire. And as soon as they did that, they immediately saw a shining personality dressed in blazing yellow garments and wearing a bright garland just appeared there out of the fire. So basically, Gandharva got back his own, shape and form. And after that, he started speaking to them about how they can get to Sita. He said the only person who can help you in this situation is Sugriv. So Sugriv is a monkey, and he's a brother of King Bali. So Bali is also a monkey. So because Bali wanted to rule the country, what he did is he didn't do well with his brother Sugriv. So he asked Sugriv to lead the kingdom. and Sugriv went into exile because of that. So he said, the only person that can help you now is Sugriv. This way, because you're favoring him by helping him getting back to his kingdom, but at the same time he can help you with his own army to get you to Mother Sita. So this way you both can help each other. All right, and after that, the Gandharva went upwards, and then while he was going back to heavens, he just said that enter an alliance with Sugriv. So go get in touch with Sugriv. He's the one who can help you with his monkey army. So Rama and Lakshman immediately headed towards the way Kabandha suggested. And after some time, they reached a lake called Pampa. They stayed there overnight, and in the morning, they tried locating the site of Matanga's hermitage, and that is what Kabandha mentioned to them, that he should go to Matanga's hermitage, and that is where he will find Shabri. So after that, they can go and meet, and she can tell you where you can meet Sugriv. So they headed their way out, and they reached Matanga's hermitage, which was again a very beautiful place. All the ashrams are beautiful places. They're flooded with a lot of flowers and fruits and variety of colorful birds and lotus and all sorts of animals who live there peacefully with each other, right? They don't fight with each other. They all are very, very peaceful. The princes walked over the soft grass, and soon they found the hut where Shabri lived. As soon as they approached the hut, Shabri joined her palms, and immediately she fell into their feet because she was so excited and thrilled to see Lord Ram there. And she was expecting them. She knew that they would be coming there soon. And then she brought water to wash their feet, and she gave them grass mats so that they can sit on that and be comfortable. And she was just kind of welcoming them there. So Ram and Lakshman sat there with ease, and then he started speaking he started asking questions to Shabri if she has been following all the austerities, and she has mastered her senses, and she is fully freed from anger, and she has all sorts of diet control. So basically, she does not crave for stuff, right? She has everything in control. And all those kind of questions he was asking to Shabri. So Shabri immediately looked at Lord Ram, and she had her eyes filled with tears. And she did mention to Lord Ram that she's been practicing all sorts of austerities, and she's been practicing yoga for many, many years. And she's been waiting for them to come here. And she said, my teachers must have been now very, very satisfied with me, because I had been I've been very particular about all the austerities that I have been following from so many years. Oh, what happened? Can you all hear me okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, I don't know what happened. My Zoom all of a sudden disappeared. All right. Okay, thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, so Shabri talked about Matanga and Lord Ram and Lakshman both wanted to see the altar and the place where Matanga worshipped, because he's not there anymore. So they wanted to see all of that, and Shabri took them there. They showed, she showed them Matanga's altar. It was beautiful, beautifully decorated. It was illuminated, very lustrous. There were flower garlands made by the sage, lay on the ground, so still fresh, and all that kind of, all those things when they had seen. And then after that, Shabri said that, how long do I have now to go back and serve those rishis again in heaven? I've been their servant all the time, and this is what I want to do going forward. So please allow me to leave. And she's actually taking permission from Lord Ram to leave the earth and go back to heaven, go to heaven and serve the rishis there. And Ram and Lakshman looked around and they said, oh, this is good. You can depart at your will. You have really honored us. You have really served us well. So now you should depart whenever you feel like. And then Shabri bowed to Lord Ram, and she approached the sacrificial fire, cast herself into it, and then immediately she turned out into those kind of transcendental clothes and jewels and everything, all celestial jewels and garlands and all that kind of stuff. And she left. So after Shabri departed, Lord Ram started speaking with Lakshman, and he said, this hermitage shines with splendor. Just by visiting this hermitage, I feel that all our karmas or anybody's bad karmas can disappear. This place is so good. Now we should just plan to meet Sugriv soon. And he remembered the words, he remembered Kabanda's words that Sugriv is the only one who could help them. So they started walking towards where they could meet Sugriv now. While they were walking, Lord Ram was fondly remembering Mother Sita, because it's been a while she was gone and he's not been able to reach her yet. So he's been just thinking of her and everything that he's seeing around, all the beautiful things, the flowers, to water, to everything was reminding her of, all fragrances were reminding him of her. So with that kind of thought in mind, he was kind of very, very sad. So Lakshman comforted him, saying that we will soon meet Mother Sita. Now we have a way. We know Sugriv can help us. The entire army can help us. They're very, very strong, so they would be able to help us. And with that kind of thought in mind and the assurance from Lakshman, both the brothers moved on in the search of Sugriv. So kids, this is where we end today's story. A lot of interesting and moving parts in today's story, but pretty good. A lot of good stuff is coming up. I'm sure you'll like it a lot. With that, I'm going to end the story here. Is there anything anybody wants to share from today's part of the story?
Mataji, can I say?
All right, go ahead, Girdhari. Shubhadra.
Mataji, I was saying that when Ramachandra wanted to find Sita Devi, she went first to the Kandava, and then when Kandava saying that he will Ramchandra and Lakshmana will burn his body, and then he will tell which way is Sugriva and how he will meet you and he will help you to find Mother Sita. Then he went to Shabari's hut, and then she was nice and generous to Lord Ramachandra, and and she told the way of meeting Sugriva. So when Ramachandra knew that Lakshman and Lord Ramachandra and Lakshmana knew that, then they were happy to find Mother Sita safe about meeting Sugriva. So when they went to Sugriva. Hare Krishna Mataji.
That is right. Thanks for sharing that. And you're sharing the entire story. Shubhadra, did you also want to share something?
Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead.
We only need the information where Sita is, so that's why Lord Rama was happy.
Right, that is true.
We always need important information to know what we're doing or who we're fighting for or what we're doing.
Exactly. Right, and we already know that, right? We have been reading about this. All this had to happen because Ravana had to be killed by the hands of Ram. So yeah, this is just a stage. All right, thank you for sharing that. Let's see, Gaurangi, you want to go next?
Yes, Mataji. When Rama and Lakshmana went to find Sita, but Sita was with Ravana, and Ravan took Sita, and then Rama and Lakshmana went to find them, but Sita is in Lanka, but they're trying to go to Lanka. So the monkeys, but they cannot cross the water when they can go. So that monkey was building a bridge like with rocks and then Hanuman came, and then Hanuman is helping Ram to get Sita. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Gaurangi. You know the entire story. Thank you for sharing that. All right, Brenda, do you want to go next?
Yes. Actually, I like the part of when Rama met Shabari.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
Make a lot of affection served him.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Brenda. And I think
Also, in the end, I want to share something.
About this story.
No, like it's one song.
Okay, sure. So yeah, Vrinda, you reminded me of something that I actually missed speaking. There was this was a very beautiful pastime of between Shabri and Lord Ram, right? So though Shabri offered him all sorts of fruits to make him comfortable and feed him, she made sure that whatever fruit she's giving to Lord Ram, they all are sweet and juicy.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, yes. So thanks for reminding that. So she gave him whatever fruit she gave him, she actually tasted every single fruit before giving it to him. So even though we say, right, she tasted it, now it's like before you offer it to the Lord, she has already tasted it, right? But still, Lord Ram took it with all the pleasure. He was so happy to receive that kind of offering from him. So yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. I completely forgot to mention.
Also, there's one sloka like what is that sloka like the translation is whatever little you serve to the Lord with love, He'll accept it.
Exactly. Beautiful. A very beautiful point. You spot on, Brenda. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Janvi, do you want to go next?
Shakti offered the berries very humbly to Lord Ram, even though she tasted it, and he accepted it nicely because Shabri was offering it with love and devotion.
Exactly, with love and devotion. Very well said,
La-
Janvi.
and Lakshman was also happy.
Yeah, right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Janvi. All right, Levon, do you want to go next?
Yes, Mataji. So, when Rama and Lakshman were on their way, they found Hanuman, and Hanuman was gonna help them to go to Lanka, and Hanuman was gonna help them to defeat Ravana. Thank you, Mataji.
That is right. Thank you for sharing that, Levon. All right, Raghav, want to share something?
I like the part when the demon came.
The demon part?
Yeah,
Kabanda, right?
yes.
You like that part? Okay. Oh, that's very nice. Eventually, it was a Gandharva, right? So, yeah, that's an interesting part. Thank you for sharing that, Raghav. All right, Deepak and Kashi.
Hare Krishna Mataji, it's Deepak. Ravana took Sita purposely because he was actually a saintly person and he wanted to go to heaven and serve the rishis.
Mm-hmm.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna Mataji, thank you.
Thank
Can
you
we
for sharing your
go?
thoughts. Yeah, Kashi, go ahead.
I like the part when Rama went to one god, and then the god served the fruits. Thank you, Mataji.
Agree?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that, yeah. No, that's an interesting pastime for sure. Thank you for sharing that, Kashi.
You're welcome.
All right. Ram Shridhar, do you want to share something?
So I like the part. So I like the part. Kabanda.
He was fighting with Ram and Lakshman.
Fighting with Raman Lakshman.
Don't play with that, just tell the answer.
Lakshman.
Then what did you understand?
Then
he understood.
Then he understood Ram was God.
Lord Ram is God.
Lord Ram is God. And he helped Sita to fight.
He helped Ram to fight Sita.
He helped Ram to fight Sita.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. No, you were spot on. That is why he was fighting with them, because he wanted to get released from his curse, right? So yeah, well said. Thank you for sharing. Malavrinda, you want to go next?
Okay, so first I want to say that I want to offer food every day like Shabri. How's he doing it? But Shabri, but how's he doing it? But only one thing that I don't want to do is what he did first is he licked it and then she licked it and then she offered it. I don't want to do that, but every single day I want to make offer food and put the tulsi leaf on it and offer it and then eat it, not just eat it first and then do that.
That's a very good thought.
And one more thing I want to share is that Rama. Wait, what, Mama? One more thing I wanted to share is that if we if like if
Quickly.
like if you Rama purpose for like not Rama I mean Ravan purposely dressed up like a sage and then got Sita because he wanted to go to heaven, but he's actually a demon, so he would not go to heaven because he's a demon. He always does bad stuff. Why he's overthinking that he would go to heaven, but he is not. He's going to hell.
Yeah, right. Thank you for sharing that, Balavranda. Both the pastimes are good. Okay, Balvit, do you want to go next?
Yes, Mataji.
Lord Ram
Lord Ram
is so merciful.
is so merciful.
First,
First,
he delivered that demon,
he delivered that demon,
and
then
he ate
he ate.
the fruits which Shabri offered.
He ate the fruit which
Shabri offered.
Shabri offered.
He looked at the love.
He looked at the love.
We should also love
We should also love
Lord
Lord
with devotion.
with devotion. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Balvit. Well said. Well said. Right. Anything offered to Lord with love and devotion, he accepts that. That is the only thing we have to, and the simplest thing, right? Very, very simple thing. Nothing fancy about it. So yeah, thanks for sharing that. Tushita, you next.
Whatever we give to Lord with love, not accept. Accepted. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Tushita, for sharing that. Wonderful. All right, kids, very beautiful. You always somehow find out what is the, the crux of that story or the moral of the story, like from Shabri's instance or the demon's instance. So wonderful. I really don't have anything else to add, but whatever points you've added, those are beautiful. All right. Now is the time for us to learn this beautiful shloka from Anjana Gopika Mataji.
Mataji, this is my favorite shloka.
Oh, you get a chance to speak then. So Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Krishna Mataji, this is Pallavi. Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Vrinda. Okay. Now we can learn the sloka, okay? Evam parampara praptam.
Evam parampara praptam.
Imam rajashrayo vidu.
Imam Raja
Kaline hamahata. Yogo nasta parantapa. Evam parampara praptam.
Evam parampara praptam.
Imam rajashrayo vidu.
Imam Raja Shayo
Sakala kaline hamahata.
Kalane hamata
Yogo nasta parantapa.
Nashta parantapa.
Evam parampara praptam.
Evam parampara praptam.
Imam rajashrayo vidu.
Imam Raja Shayo
Sakaline hamahata.
Sakalane hamata.
Yogo nasta parantapa.
Okay. You all can do without. You all can do together. Okay, sloka. Can you do the sloka?
Evam
Okay, again. One more time. Okay, can you read the translation? Whoever can read.
The supreme science was thus received to the care of the Laxmi Mataji, and the sage in that word and course of time and therefore science appeared in the law.
Thus, and sentient stood in that way the cross of time. The sun was broke before the senses as it is appears to be
Vila. Thank you, Gaurangi. Thank you, everyone. You all are doing very nice job. Okay, you can all practice at home before going to bed. You can just do the sloka and go bed. Okay, in that way you memorize.
group.
Yes, we'll send in the group. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I will post it in the group, Mataji. Now I'll post it.
Yes. Okay. Mataji, can you take over the call, Mataji? Maybe you
I'll
can.
open the breakout room, Mataji. It's already time.
Yes,
Laxmi
Mataji,
Mataji, is
let's
that
do
okay?
that. Yes, Mataji, let's do that. Thank you, Anjana Gopika Mataji.
Yeah. Thank you all the kids. You all can move out to the breakout room, please. We have still